And so it begins. Hi, everybody. It was only a matter of time before this started to happen, and I knew it was going to happen. Gillard and her Gestapo cronies there are now saying, investigate these people that are speaking out against her, and charges should be brought up against them. And it's nothing but a bullying scare tactic to get people to shut up. And most people will shut up, and they shy away from that because they don't want to draw attention to themselves. It's nothing but a scare tactic to get people to shut up so she can do whatever she likes. That patronizing, she gets out there and she talks to you like you're a little kid, patting you on the arm. Yeah, you listen to what I say. And they talk about Alan Jones being on there, and they say he's nothing but a shock jock. But the fact of the matter is, they wouldn't be listening to Alan Jones. And this is Alan Jones. He's a radio presenter on 2GB in Sydney. And if you've got an iPod, you can download his program and listen to him every morning. And I'll put the links there. But they wouldn't be listening to him if what he was saying wasn't true. And people know it's true what he's saying, that this carbon tax is nothing but a hoax. She wants to tax us for coal and carbon, and then she wants to send all this over to China, who will spew out pollution far more than we ever could. She's nothing but a hypocrite. She hates Australia. She hates Australians, and she's going to bring us down any way she can. And now she's bringing in these Gestapo. Let's investigate the media. Let's investigate these people that speak out against her, because we want to bring them in. Like the other thing too is, before I forget, is these people, the Sydney Morning Herald put out this piece about Alan Jones. So they're trying to shut him up any way they can. And ABC constantly speaks out about him. But what they're doing really is they're doing him a favour, because every time they get in that newspaper or on the TV and they bring up his name, anybody that doesn't know about him is going to get on there and go, hang on, who is this guy? What's he talking about that it's, pissing them off so much that they've got to, degrade him like that, or vilify him like this. So they get on there and they're drawing people's attention to him, so they're going to listen to him, and then they're going to see the truth, so even more people are going to see the truth. Her and the Greens are... The other thing, I heard something yesterday about her. She said Tony Abbott, the opposition leader, can go and sit in on their talks about this carbon bullshit, so long as they behave themselves. You know what really bugs me about this is that she's sitting there saying, yeah, you can come to our party, but you behave yourself, like she's the grandiose boss. We never voted this thing in. We never voted her in. We never voted the Greens in. They could push their votes together and they got in like that. And she lied when she even got the vote she did, when she said, there will be no carbon tax under my government. She's just a grub. And then she's going around pushing around people. And, we had President Klaus here, and she wouldn't go and meet him, but yet she'll go and see Tony Blair. Yeah, Julia. Good move there. What else was I going to say? So I knew it was only a matter of time before these bully tactics started, trying to shut people up, don't you dare speak out about her, because we're going to jail you and prosecute you, and you're going to take all our money. What money are you going to take off us? You're taking everything off us. We've got the highest dollar now, and yet everything over here is 10 times more expensive than anywhere else in the world. And see, the other person we need to investigate is this guy in the ACCC. They're meant to be investigating the price wars in the Woolworths and Coles to see if they're unfairly putting their prices down to edge out the other sellers. And this guy, they investigated Coles, and they said, no, they're not doing anything wrong by dropping their prices so low on certain items that you pushed everybody else out of business. No, they're fine. So my next thing is they should investigate that guy, because there's something extremely fishy there when they can do that, and he's just let it through. The other thing was the governor of the Reserve Bank of Australia his name's Glenn Stevens, I think, and I've got the piece here actually, which I'm going to put the 2GB links down below. I'm going to put, if I can find that Sydney Morning Herald piece on Alan Jones, I'm going to put that down below, and I'm going to put this piece down below on the Reserve Bank. This guy, his name is Glenn Stevens, and he addressed that, you're going to love this, especially people out there like me that think that bankers are the lowest form of scum on this earth. He addressed the Council of Small Business of Australia in Sydney, telling business owners not to be frightened by the dishonest scare campaign being pursued by carbon tax naysayers. Do you find that rich? A banker calling somebody dishonest? Any banker calling anybody dishonest? Yeah, right. A banker couldn't lie straight in bed. So, Julia, you take your little Nazi scheme, one world government, and go back to where you come from, because you're screwing the Australians and you're screwing the Australian public. Every time you open your trap, we lose another $1 billion. Every time she opens her mouth, we lose another $1 billion. I've never ever in my entire life seen a politician so hated like her, and it makes me sick. And they should prosecute her for killing people, because that's what she's doing. People out there are necking themselves. Small business owners, farmers are killing themselves, committing suicide because of what she's doing to this country and doing to them. Alan Jones got together and he helped out this farmer. This absolutely disgusts me. He helped out this farmer and got all these people together, and they went in and fixed up this man's house because he was suicidal, and she sat there and did nothing. It should have been the government in there helping them. They should have put their hand up and said, yes, we're going to help this person. She disgusts me, and that's why the people in Australia can't stand her. And if you think for 1 second that people don't go to Alan Jones, because if they thought for 1 second he was lying, they would switch off. The Australians aren't stupid. They would switch off, but they know what he's saying is true. She's... Get out. Just get out. Go back to wherever you're from. You just make me sick.